what's happening now is when I abide in the I am, I used to feel like it was great, blissful, but now I'm feeling a lot of heartbeat, tension, of fear, but it feels real. But I can see it, and I can see it from a still place. But, and only if I make an effort or a willingness. Let's say there's a willingness. But what confuses me now is I can see the restlessness, and before there was peace. The peace could be seen also.
And now there can't be you can't see the peace. Is that what you're saying?
It feels like I'm the peace, but I could see another kind of peace before. What I'm saying more is I don't mind. I'm at peace with not being at peace. Let's say now. And thanks to your talk, like I was saying, go back to the feelings, stay with the feelings. I keep on forgetting that.
Yeah.
I'm 61. I hope by the time I'm 62, I can get like Lynn. I've been on spiritual path, like, since the age of 27. And I also want to say something. This is not modesty. I intellectually feel, well, I don't anymore, but I used to feel intellectually pretty witty, and I was seen like that. Spiritually, I feel so stupid. The word is stupid. I know it's an intellectual word. What I mean is I feel that I'm getting so many blessings. It's not that I'm unworthy of them. It's maybe you're not supposed to understand them right away. They create a question. In fact, as I'm talking to you, I realize I create a question. It's a revelation, but a question at the same time. But what I'm saying, I hope I'm not confusing anyone. I'm very confused about that. I see the restlessness. Even as I'm talking, I'm aware of a stillness, the background of consciousness, let's say. And before, there was not this restlessness in my body, but it was seen from the same still place. So it's a question. I'm realizing it's a question. Before I was seeing peace. So is peace and restlessness different from me? Because before that's what I mean. It feels like peace is not me also. Peace is also a thought, in fact. Oh, I'm at peace, but that's a thought.
I'm
restless, that's a thought. So it's seen, but and I am everything you see. It's seen by everything. But
and that's really true. Like, peace is something that the mind sees. I feel at peace. So if you didn't have thoughts, you wouldn't know the difference really between peace and fear. So it depends. Like, I don't know what your experience is, but there can be a peace or a bliss that goes into the person that can be seen. And then there can be a peace and the person can kind of perceive it, but what the person perceives isn't it. The peace is behind that thought or behind the person. So that's like very intricate details of it.
You're right on the money.
So it's then going back to, again and again, the opposite way. So there's a questioner now wanting to know an answer, or there's a questioner now that maybe wants to get rid of restlessness or understand why the restlessness is. And it's just going back and back to that. The restlessness is okay. It's kind of very obvious that it comes, with illness or when the being alone and being ill, when the body perceives threat, a fear of dying. And it's seeing that this isn't true.
Oh my God, Lisa, you don't know what you just said. That's what you answered my question about a few days ago. I had for a few seconds this intense feeling of dying and leaving my son behind. I'm sorry, I'm just very vocal. As you were talking, like,
yeah,
that's exactly what happened.
yeah,
Which is in fact a normal fear.
yeah. That's a very normal fear. That's like a very logical. So that's what's coming up in the flow of things, and that often comes up. You know, these more human fears when something beyond that's touched. So beyond that, there is a part of you that doesn't have a son, that's not a father, that can't die, that can't leave someone behind. And so when you're ill, that often can become more present, can be touched. So it's on one side seeing that that's a very normal fear and that that's human, but then on the other side, there is a part of you that has no son and is not looking after the son and does not get born or die or have a job or need to live. And in a way, that part of you, which isn't born and doesn't die, has always been who you are and has never really been alive. So it's only been your imagination of you as a father with a son that's been alive. Oh, I think you're just holding the microphone. I can't hear you. There you go.
Sorry, I know why I need you because I need to remember this all the time. Why I keep on forgetting.
Yeah.
And every time we say, I know, and I judge my character, said, Christopher, you have absolutely no reason to be afraid. You know that life is that. You know, like I told you, I saw myself as a speck of dust when I was 19, so I'm not that speck of dust, that was my lifetime. And I'm still, like every human, strongly attached to my feelings and my emotions.
Yeah, you're not
more attached to my emotions because I'm French, and they get the best of me, and then I see them.
Yeah, and then you're not them. Absolutely not them.
States where I'm purely free from them. You've seen it yourself, and I'm surprised with I'm not surprised with myself when this happens. It's not me.
And it's also like the non-judgment. You know, these things come up, and then that doesn't indicate anything about you because who you are is that presence which is always free. So, you know, when there's identification with the fear, that doesn't mean anything about you. That's a phenomena happening like the sunlight.
No, I don't accept fear. I'm a man, I don't accept fear.
Yeah.
I feel wimpy or something like that. I mean, I judge myself.
Yeah. You're wrong or bad, yeah.
Oh, I'm not trusting, I haven't got faith enough.
Yeah.
It could go as far as unworthy of God, but now I laugh at myself when these thoughts comes up.
Yeah, here we are.
Thank you very, very, very much, Lisa.
Yeah, thank you, Christopher. Yeah, lovely question. Thank you. Nice. I mute you now.
Oh, I mute myself, okay.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, thank you, people in the channel for putting your hands up and asking questions. I hope that worked. Yeah, I really appreciate that because, you know, it's a change. We're getting used to it. I'm not totally used to Telegram either. Yeah. Nice.